we will break the controllable variance into two drivers, and we will perform it for only, and this is applicable only for variable cost categories, meaning direct material, direct labor, and variable manufacturing overhead variance. For fixed manufacturing overhead variance, it's not applicable, meaning the controllable variance is just the difference between total cost, and no need for more details. But for variable cost variance, for variable cost categories, on the other hand, we need more granularity. So let's build this breakdown, and the first driver will be efficiency variance, and the second driver will be expenditure variance. By efficiency variance, we will measure how efficiently the organization, the company, use their resource. Let's say in the material concept, let's say their material resource, to perform their production. On the other hand, by expenditure variance, we will measure how much they spend in actual term for the purchase of these materials, comparing to the targeted price, meaning budgeted price. So now let's build the simple sum formulas here, and here. And let's now build the formulas. And for efficiency variance, if you remember from the FP&A tool overview lesson, the formula is the difference between standard usage and actual usage multiplied by budgeted price rate. Since it is efficiency variance, meaning the name tells us the efficiency about usage, so that's why we first calculate the difference between usage, then in order to translate it to the financial impact, we multiply it by price rate. So let's first find the difference between usage, standard usage and actual usage. Standard usage here stands for expected usage for actual volume. In order to find it, let's first find what's the budgeted usage. What was the budgeted usage? Budgeted usage per one product was total budgeted usage divided by total budgeted production volume. And if now it tells us this formula, what's the usage, budgeted usage in terms of kilogram per one product. And if we multiply it by actual total volume, it will give us total standard usage. Then we need to find the difference between this standard usage minus actual usage. Yes. And then we need to, in order to convert it to translate it to the financial impact, we need to multiply it by budgeted price. And the next will be expenditure variance. And since the name tells us it's expenditure, meaning it's about price, so we need to find the difference between budgeted price and actual price. And in order to translate it to the financial impact, we need to multiply it by actual usage. And now let's apply this formula to all the cost categories. And once you understand the concept under direct material, it is the same for direct labor and utility expense. So let's also add here check, because we independently calculated these formulas for efficiency variance and expenditure variance. And we told that at the beginning of the lesson that these two are breakdown of the controllable variance, while you see that we independently calculate these formulas. So meaning we need to check, even it's a simple check, we need to check if this sum of these two gives us the total controllable variance, because that's at the end of the day, it's the variance that we want to explain by these two drivers, right? So let's also bring the simple vertical sum formula to here. And now let's put the check if the controllable variance is equal to the sum of these two drivers. And it does.